my Gatling gun. Down by the Birch Canal, down by the Birch Canal, down by the Birch Canal. Gonna lay down my Gatling gun. Down by the Birch Canal, study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do a show called Shooting Up the Drug of War. Shooting up the drug of war, right here, right now. Right here, right now. Oh, healing river, send down your waters, send down your waters upon this land. Oh, healing river, send down your waters to wash the blood from off the sand. This land is thirsty, this land is parching, no seed is growing in the barren ground. This land is thirsty, this land is parching. Oh, healing river, send your waters down. Seed of freedom, awake and flourish. Let the peoples flourish. Let the tall stocks rise. Oh, seed of freedom, awake and flourish. Proud leaves unfurling unto the sky. Oh, healing river, send down your waters, send down your waters upon this land. Oh, healing river, send down your waters to wash the blood from off the sand. Ladies and gentlemen, I have become very concerned about what we have and have not learned. And so we offer you this humble play about here and now, about Vermont today. Now, Burlington, Vermont, has a reputation as a fine place to live or take a vacation. There's Ben and Jerry's, Lake Champlain, Bernie Sanders, and it never rains. But this is a story about old GE and what they build there in that factory. About a sophisticated, expensive, and deadly gun made in the town of Burlington.
In come I, chairman of the board. I move the corporation's profits forward. I have no conscience and no guilt. I don't lose sleep over what is built. In World War II, our profits tripled. If peace broke out, we could have been crippled. But the end of the war didn't bother me. I created a war economy. My business plan was not a fluke. I built a trigger for every nuke. Business flourished, profits soared. That's why I'm chairman of the board. Now I've developed a brand new tactic to make our profits super galactic. If the workers balk, I pay them off. When the work is slow, I lay them off.
I'm Joe St. George, and I'd give my right arm to get back and work on the family farm. But dairy ain't what it used to be, so now I work at old GE. Now I've come up with plans for a new kind of gun that will benefit most everyone. Jobs for Burlington, profits for GE, a strong defense, and a promotion for me. Morning, Frank. What's in the news? Did Dan Quayle lose his golfing shoes?
no, it's worse than that. A pigeon crapped in his favorite hat.
In Khmer, my name is Sam, and I killed people in Vietnam. It was easy. It was done. And all with the aid of a GE Gatling gun. I was violently drafted and violently taught. I ate, breathed, and lived violence. And violently I fought. In the silence of night, I found a sleepless hell. I'd earned my reward. I'd learned my lessons well. When I came home, I cried and swore I'd never let another war destroy a country. I'd resist. So now I am an activist.
Well, there's our favorite Viet vet. He hasn't taken a shower yet. I'm sure we'd get some real enjoyment if he would find some kind of employment.
There he is. There's the man. He's the one that engineers the plans. He makes that handy gun that blows Salvadorans to kingdom come.
That's a lie. I've told you before. We've never sold to El Salvador.
In Kanai, I'm Mary Jo. Why must you treat my father so? He is not responsible for what happens in El Salvador. Surely someone is to blame. Someone ought to be ashamed. But my father is not the one. He merely builds refrigerators.
You do expose your naivete to willingly believe that way. But don't take my word against the old man's. Just take a gander at the plans.
Tell me, Father, why you declined to name the product you designed. Is it just because it's classified, or just to save your father's hide?
I will admit I've been ashamed to have the fruits of my labor named. But while the gun may seem offensive, its actual use is purely defensive.
All my life I've been deceived, and now you want to be believed? I've had enough of your devious lies. I'll look for the truth with my own eyes. I can trust no one anymore. I will go to El Salvador.
Mary Jo, take my advice. You are too lovely and too nice to risk your life on La Guerra. Stay here with me. Be my compañera.
I don't need another hero. You look to me like less than zero.
I hope that you are satisfied. If she gets hurt, it'll be your hide.
Do I detect some misplaced guilt about your job and what is built?
Oh, why don't you just give us a break? We've got families and livings to make. You should try working yourself someday. It's not half as bad as some people say.
Why do you assume I'm unemployed? It makes me more than a little annoyed.
Because you never worked. It's a fair assumption. It seems to me you've got no gumption.
I've got 2 jobs for your information, but peace is my primary occupation.
And what's the other one? Busting my hump? You should be a doctor. You're a pain in the rump. Is that why I see you on the welfare line in the Salvation Army half of the time?
Hey, look, I run the soup kitchen, if that's what you meant. And it's none of your business how I pay the rent.
And it's none of yours how I pay mine. Just remember that and we'll be fine.
Hey. Friends, cool down. This we do not need. We've all got jobs and mouths to feed. We're all Vermonters, and we all have served. A better solution is surely deserved. Now, dialogue can be very engaging, but threats and accusations are only enraging. Let's hope that both nations and men will soon learn how to talk again.
Oh, Daddy! I think I was a bit premature. I mean, I still want to go to El Salvador, and I'm sorry if I acted so angry and rash, but can you buy my plane ticket? I'm a little out of